You mentioned Vrabel. What a big week this is for him to be in the playoffs for the first time as a head coach, and of all places for him to go, New England, where he won 3 championships and also in back-to-back Super Bowls was a surprise touchdown target for Tom Brady. I mean, this guy is lionized up there. Any sense at all about what you think this means to him this week, Taylor Lewan?
Well, I'm sure it means a lot to him to go up, but he's still really good friends with Tom. I think when we practiced against him this year, Tom got him a little present, a little gag gift trophy, and they were laughing and joking with each other. And he's got a lot of respect for those guys. I mean, anytime you've seen a team like that who has had so much success in the last decade, or 2 decades really, like it's really. It's something you admire even from afar. Like when we were practicing against them, I would sit there and be like, damn, that's Tom Brady. How cool is that guy's on the same field as him? And I think, but I think when it comes to Ravens, man, he's focused on this win, and I think, this is the biggest game of our franchise because this is our playoff. This is a playoff game, and so we need to take care of this business and just keep moving forward and stacking the confidence that we have built throughout the season and continue the momentum into this first game.
What was the gag gift? What happened with the trophy? What was this?
I'll let Vrabel tell you if he wants to tell you. But I'll be honest with you, it was kind of funny. It was a good chirp by Tom.
Okay, a good chirp by Tom, and he presented it in front of both teams. He actually presented.
No, I think he just sent it to him on the side, and then I walked in his office, and he was laughing. He pointed at it. Okay. I'll let Vrabel paint the picture for you. It was a beautiful scene between 2 good friends.
Well, it is, again, like I mentioned, Vrabel's first game as a head coach in the playoffs. However, it is not yours and a bunch of other players that were there a couple of years ago, first playoff stint, and not the first playoff game in Foxborough also. How much do you think that experience for anybody who was there will be helpful this weekend, that it's not a new playoff environment for you and them?
Yeah, I think, that was a wild playoff run for us, going to Kansas City and being down 21-3 at half, and then coming back and winning that game when nobody expected. Everybody wrote us off at the half. I think when you go play the Patriots, you're not going to be surprised by anything. They're a damn good team. And their defense is sound. They play extremely well. They play gap sound defense. And they'll play a lot of different kind of defenses that you have to prepare for in a short week. And, their fans are awesome. They have a great atmosphere. Gillette's seen a lot of wins. And so you just got to go in there with the mindset you're just got to try to steal something from them, man. They are extremely good. And, people are talking as if they're not the same team. I feel like every single year for the past 5 years, they've been trying to say Tom's not the same guy. And he proves them all wrong. So we can't go in there with the thought that they're, less of a team than they have been before. You got to go and you got to play your best ball, because if you don't play your best ball, you're not going to win this game.
Well, Kyle Van Noy says it's a revenge game for them because you guys beat them last regular season 34-10, and that this is a great way for them to get fired up. What do you think?
Kyle Van Noy has 4 rings. He doesn't need to talk to me about revenge games. All right. And he is a guest on Bustin' with the Boys. Subscribe, rate 5 stars. Very proud of Kyle Van Noy in the season that he's had. Mm-hmm. Great guy, great individual. Looking forward to going against him in a couple of days.
So you dismiss the concept that this is a revenge game for the defending Super Bowl champion New England Patriots, Kyle Van Noy.
Yeah, you lost our game in this season, and you won the Super Bowl. There's no revenge anything. I denounce it all. It's all denounced.
It's denounced. You denounce. You reject that concept, that mental gameplay.
You call Kyle Van Noy after this, and you tell him that's a load of bull. That's a load of bull, and this is a family show, so I'm not going to finish it.
Oh, man. I have spoken to a bunch of offensive linemen who have faced a Belichick defensive coordinated or influenced team, and how they do certainly reserve different things that you haven't seen, that you might spend you may spend several practices working on 3 different schemes that you think's coming at you, and then they use a 4th. They uncork a 4th or a 5th that they might have used only once before. I'm sure Vrabel knows all about that. Is that sort of a cat and mouse scenario being discussed with you right now?
Yeah, I'm sure it is. I'm going into the building in just a couple of minutes, and we'll have a team meeting and sit down and we'll go over everything. But I played the Patriots. This is my fourth time playing them, I think, third or fourth time. And they have great football players on their defense. I think I don't want to say idiot because I don't want to insult somebody, but I heard some guy commentating a football game with the Patriots, and he said basically a bunch of no-name guys, which once again is a load of bull. You fill in the rest. Those guys are talented, they're well-known, and they know what they're doing. But their defense, what they do a really good job of is, and this is not a slight or anything, but it's kind of a spin the dial. Like, what are we going to run this week? And they kind of have this big, giant, circular device, and they spin it, and there's that clicking.
Right.
And it gets to, okay, we're running bear this week. Oh, we're running 3-4 this week. Oh, we're running 4-3 this week. You know? And so it's kind of like you kind of have to prepare for everything going into this and the way they play those blocks based on the week, you know? And then you can say, well, they've done this against outside zone teams or this against gap scheme teams. And Arthur does a good job of mixing up both. You know, we kind of run every kind of offense in our offense, and I think Arthur's done a good job of calling those to keep other teams balanced. You get them running sideways and you hit one downhill, and then the play action opens up the rest of it.
For more of The Rich Eisen Show, tune to Audience Channel 239 on DirecTV for free on BR Live or download the Rich Eisen Show app.